Filmalry. I'm Denada.
And I'm Reggie.
And we are actually going to review a series because it's so good. Well, I don't know what he's going to say because we don't talk about it. But it's called, it's the HBO series Insecure. So it stars Issa Rae. And I don't think her name is Issa in the actual series, but I don't know if that's her last name. But Issa Rae, and it's kind of spawned off of her. She has a podcast. My friends tell me she has a podcast, and kind of it spawns from this podcast.
Oh, really? Really?
And so also her best friend in it is Yvonne Orjay. And then her boyfriend is Jay
Ellis.
Jay Ellis. And then she's got another friend. What's the other girl?
Natasha Rothwell.
Natasha Rothwell.
She's Kelly on the show.
She's Kelly in the show. I think she's funny. But what do you think about Insecure?
So, okay, quick background. I'm talking to one of my boys, and I had seen the trailers or, you know, I guess commercials on HBO for Insecure, and I'll be honest with you, I had no, what's the word I'm looking for?
Background?
No, not background. No,
I
didn't want to see it, basically. No, you know, it didn't even move me at all.
A black woman.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna tell you why I think it's because I had watched the show. Is it Girlfriends or Girls?
Girlfriends.
No, the one on HBO.
Sex and the City?
No, with the girls. I thought it was just called Girls.
Oh, I think it's called Girls.
Girls. I watched that. And I just like this was like I was thinking it was a black version of Girls, and I was like, I hated Girls, even though I watched probably a whole season, but I just hated it anyway. So I was like, nah, I'm not interested. You know, I have no desire.
Okay.
No desire to watch it. Anyway, so we were talking, and he was like, man, I want you and your sister to review Insecure. I was like, what? I was like, man, isn't that like a chick series or something like that? Not to be sexist, but I just, you know, I guess it came out there, but that's not what I meant. So he's like, yeah, man, you need to watch it. So I was like, okay. So then I asked Denada, said, have you watched Insecure? She said, yeah, boy, yeah. Obviously, you know, why would they even ask that question? So then I binge watched it, and I was like, this is all right. I didn't tell Denada because, like I said, we don't talk about it before we review it. But I said, let's review it. So, now we're to this point. Now we're present time. I just had to give you a little background. So, to answer your question, I really liked it. I thought it was good. I thought it was very funny and at the same time very real. That I don't know because I'm not a black woman. So, I don't know.
It definitely hits on a lot of different things. It hits on being in a relationship that you think it's not new and fresh anymore, and you're kind of in that lull. It talks about that. It talks about getting that sexy back in that relationship and trying to figure that out. About having attention from another man from your past and maybe what that would be like, and you kind of exploring that. I think that every woman and probably every person has all these hidden talents and things that they can do that people don't know. And so Issa's hidden talent is rapping. She can spit. And so she, you know, to calm her nerves down or to think her thoughts through, she gets in the mirror with her notepad and she's spitting. And some of this stuff is crazy.
It is so funny. When she's getting ready to go out that night with her friend and just in the mirror like that show, and she's changing her makeup and she's just talking the whole time, telling people, just talking to the man. She's pretending she's the man and she's talking to herself. It's hard to explain, but I was on the floor laughing.
But you know, I hang out with my friends, and I know we're not. Well, actually, I do have a friend that does rap. One of April. And April, you know, she spits when we're in the car on the way to the club and things like that.
I didn't know that. Okay.
April can rap, but you know, so it's just funny because I think everybody has a hidden talent that you don't know that person can, you know, light that shot on fire and throw it in the air or do this trick or whatever they do, this party trick or whatever that they do. And that's her party trick. Like, that's what she does. But it touched on just a lot of different issues. How it feels to be the only black woman at work. And that when people come to you asking you, why? Because I'm the only black woman here that you got that. I didn't grow up here. I don't know. So, you know, it touched on a lot of some of that stuff. You know, how we feel in our heads, but how it comes out of our mouth. So in our heads, we like, are you crazy? And they come back here and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna check.
Yeah.
So I think that it was a good show.
It was a good show.
If you have not seen, like, if you don't have HBO, go to your friend's house or something and watch the season on there. I don't know, they'll call it On Demand, whatever it's called, and watch it, because I think you'll have a lot of funny moments. Mary Jane is probably the more serious version of, I guess, the quote unquote black woman plight. And so but this show it brings a lot of more light to it. There's still some moments of thought there.
Right.
But
I will say this. This show, the thing I liked about this show is that it doesn't come across. It makes it clear that the women who are in this are not the victims in this one. Like it's, most times it's like a guy just hurting them or whatever. But in this instance, it's like not that the women are hurting men, but it's like they're still getting hurt, but the women are not the victims. I like that. I like that about it. I mean, it shows a different perspective.
This is the 360-degree true story of everything. To see you can see everybody's side, where it went wrong for that man, where it went wrong for that woman, and how everybody plays a role in the demise of, or everybody plays a role in the success of.
Right.
And it gives you this 360-degree look at everybody, and that's something I think that shows miss sometimes, because they do play the victim on whoever said person.
Right.
You know you was doing something wrong last month, so why are you trying to act like you the good person this month? So I think it's definitely a good show to kind of watch and see, but you will laugh.
Yeah, it is very funny too. On top of that,
It might be, I think it's for any race to watch, because I've heard of people like, did you see that? Because even it's still the same thing. Women at work trying to get along with each other, whatever. And it's just like, why do you want me to pick the food out? Because you can't do it. Like, so right. It's just a whole lot of stuff. So I definitely say watch it.
I think so too. And it's not long. It's what, eight episodes?
It's 8 episodes. They're like 30 minutes, 35 minutes apiece.
Yeah, I think you'll enjoy it. I really do. I think is it a must watch? It's a should watch.
It's a should watch. Yeah. All right, so check us out and all of our reviews at www.siblingfilmalry.com. SIBLING Filmalry.com. Oh, generally I spell Filmalry, FILMALRY.com. And like us on all of our Instagram and all of that kind of stuff. And make sure you subscribe to our YouTube page. Thank you.
Thank you.